Hello everyone, Trainmaster36 here, and in today's video we're going over the news that Marc Forster is directing a Thomas and Friends movie for Mattel, which is something that I only found out by going on to Sidekick Jason's Twitter and him posting this. Which this is one of the... It's very interesting because if you've been on Twitter the past couple of days, I guess, weeks, you can, people have been posting about this where, they're talking about, like, the franchise, they're going, like, core brand DNA and, like, unveiling another new look and feel. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. Now, most people's reaction to it that I've seen on it have been like about the World War II one, which I think would be very interesting to get the World War II movie, because, like, here's some, I don't know if this was concept art from it or if this is stuff that people made with, like, a realistic, gritty World War II movie. So I think it could be fun, and I think the reason they got him was because, he did things like Christopher Robin, which was like a realistic retelling of the Winnie the Pooh story, but he also did World War Z. So it could honestly go either way. We could get a realistic Thomas adaptation, maybe like another version of Adventure Begins for the 80th anniversary, or we could get a gritty PG-13 World War II movie, which, depending on the way Mattel is going to rebrand the rebrand, we'll just have to wait and see. Because, like, in another article, not from the Hollywood Reporter, but like from another, I think Variety or something, they talked about how they're trying to compete with Hasbro and, like, their Transformers stuff, or they're seemingly doing this to compete with Hasbro and their Transformers stuff. So we could honestly get a more gritty, realistic live-action Thomas that isn't Thomas in the Magic Railroad, but is actually, like, properly good. Now, I'm not saying, it's not going to be the Magic Railroad levels of good, because that movie is sacred. I don't mean the one that came out in theaters, I mean the one made by Mr. Conductor Fan. But probably something that's, like, either the World War II movie or, like, a realistic adaptation of, like, The Adventure Begins or some other thing like that. I would personally hope for the World War II one coming out for the 80th anniversary or something similar to it, but we'll just have to wait and see. And then the real question is, will it be animated, either in the same style as the TV show or in a different style? Will it be models, like going back to, those days? Or will it be live action? Or will it be a mixture of those, like Thomas and the Magic Railroad with live action people but model trains? Or will it just be purely live action? That's going to be interesting to see. So, in any case, this is going to be interesting. Any more news, I'll talk about it on the channel, obviously. I just can't wait to see what this is going to be like, and what are they going to do with it. Because they said they're going to make it to be more modern and, like, unexpected. So, honestly, I would think that would be something that's not necessarily for kids, per se. But we'll just have to wait and see. So, I'm excited to see how this is going to go. And I will try and stay on top of this as much as possible. Either just from people on Twitter talking about it, or finding it on my own. So, if you want to keep up to date on this or my other projects that I'm doing, like Sodor and anything like that, subscribe, ring that bell, and comment what you would want to see in this possibly gritty live action thing, or your ideas for what the movie could be like, in a new, unexpected way. With that, I'm Trainmaster 36 Productions, and I'll see you next time.